Here's a new interesting product by EcoFlow, the EF EcoFlow IP65 waterproof camping light, which also doubles as a power bank. So it has strong magnets, it has ability to stick to metallic surfaces, I guess. It has also two hangers, which you can also use to stick to non-metallic objects like trees. We're gonna go over a few of its features, but before we start, I wanna mention that I bought this with my own money, so this is gonna be a very honest review. Alright, let's take a look at it. It's relatively small and portable. Here on the back you can see they claim it's a 7200 milliamp hour battery. The input is 5 volts DC, 2 amps max USB-C, and an output of 5 volts, 2 amps max USB-A, which gives us 10 watts input or output. But we'll put that to the test anyways. First, let's check out how strong the magnets are. Not bad. Here you can see those two hangers, simple. Here's the USB-C for charging and the USB-A for output. The button in the back indicates the charge level, as well as it's the way you can change the different modes, as in what type of light you want to output. So here's the light modes. Not bad, I guess. I mean, the nice thing about this is that you can select which light suits you best. If you want some warm light or bright light, I guess depends on the circumstances, but anyways, you can see basically here the different modes. You have it also even on the white level, you have it some brighter, some weaker. Again, depends on circumstances. This is the SOS feature, which is, you know, useful, I guess, if you're stuck on an island and there's airplanes passing by and you want to signal to them. Not really sure that's gonna help you, but it's there. Alright, over here we're doing a full capacity test. Here we are charging it to full after we completely drained it. And you're gonna see here what is the total capacity. They claim you can put maximum 2 amps, but as you can see, actually it's coming a little bit short of that, about 1.8 amps and 9.3 watts, which is okay. As you can see here, we were only able to charge it 6200 milliamp hours or 31 watts before it was completely charged, which is short of the 7200 milliamp hour as promised. But I'm again assuming there is a portion of the battery that's been reserved to make sure the battery isn't overused. Here we're doing a capacity test also by draining it to completely empty, or at least as much as you can. Here's where I find something actually very interesting. Again, this was fully charged to the max before we put this load on it, and yes, you are able to draw 10 watts, actually higher than the 2 amps as expected. You can even draw 2.5 amps or 2.6 amps. It lowers the voltage to 4.1, but it still promises you 10 watts. Now, what's interesting about drawing that much power, less than the, I guess, designed documentation, is actually it actually limits on how much you can draw. And in several of those tests, you can see it only allows me to draw about 16 to 18 watts, or equivalent to about between 38 to 4300 milliamp hours, or 45 to the highest that I was able to get in any of these tests. So it's probably a security feature, so you don't over drain the battery. And what I found interesting, actually, the light still works even after the battery is discharged and gives you 1 bar in the back. I guess it still allows you to use the light even when you exhausted the reserved area for the power bank. Having that said, it's still less than the 7200 milliamp hour as promised. Here, as you can see, I was doing a test to find out how long the light can actually stay on. They promised in documentation 11 hours, and actually it exceeded my expectations here. It actually did 11 hours and 50 minutes. And finally, the final test, we're going to actually test the light outside just to find out how well it works and what kind of area you're able to light up. And as you can see here, I mean, I'm cycling through different modes here. As you can see, it's relatively good in lighting up, I would say, somewhere between 40 to 50 square feet in any of the modes. Of course, you have the flashlights if you're trying to see something further, and of course you have the extremely useful SOS feature to signal flying aircraft above you once you lose power, I guess, or stuck on an island. Anyways, that's my honest review of it. It's a pretty good, I guess, power bank, flashlight, camping light that you can use. It's quite portable, it's quite small. It's relatively inexpensive. Right now, as you can see, it is sold out. In fact, I don't think it's even on the market just yet. I will put the link in the description, so when it does come online available, then you're able to buy it. But if you have any questions about this specific product, feel free to ask me anywhere in the description or in the comment section below. I'm more than happy to answer any questions. Or if you have any additional tests you want me to do, I'm more than happy to do those as well.